What is going on YouTube? Uncle Pickle Pokemon back at it again with another video. In today's video, I want to discuss why Pokemon cards might actually be a very important part of your investment portfolio. Now, I want to talk about Pokemon cards as an investment because recently, I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I don't know how we got into the discussion of Pokemon cards, but I was explaining to him, hey, I collect Pokemon cards, and they're worth a lot of money, and he just would not believe me. He was like, why are people buying Pokemon cards? Like, it's just cardboard, like if there was a zombie apocalypse and everything was to fall apart, having cardboard is not gonna help you anything. Well, it's like, well, if that's the case, then neither is your other investments into bonds, stocks, real estate anyways, so why not just invest in Pokemon cards anyways? If it comes to that, nothing really matters anyways. I found a really interesting article online here. I just kind of want to share with you guys why Pokemon cards might actually be a really good investment option. Trading cards as an investment. Should you treat your childhood trading cards as an investment asset? Here's what investors need to know. Remember when you were a kid collecting rare baseball cards or rare Pokemon cards? What if we said it's time to start thinking of those trading cards as an investment? In fact, a whole alternative asset trading platform specializing in physical sports trading cards launched in March of this year with 31 million in funding, and Wall Street is pouring money into the trading card industry as prices soar. Now, when you have Wall Street involved in cardboard, you know that this industry is here to stay, and they're serious about it because there's a lot of money flowing into cardboard. All right, where was I? It makes sense considering that in the first quarter of 2019, cards jumped an additional 15% on top of historic highs, with growth maintained into 2021. So not only did it skyrocket, but it actually maintained, which is good. What's all the fuss about trading cards, and should you get involved? Here's what investors here's what you need to know. So, Pokemon cards and other collectibles, they're known as alternative investments. So what is a alternative investment? First, it's important to know that trading cards are considered a type of alternative investment, which is simply an investment that doesn't fall into one of the three conventional categories, which includes stocks, bonds, and cash. Trading cards specifically are a type of tangible alternative asset, meaning an asset with physical form that holds value due to its intrinsic physical qualities. To be more specific, trading cards are considered collectible assets. A collectible is any item that is worth more than it originally sold for due to its rarity, popularity, or both, which Pokemon has. It has rarity and it is super popular. Being the #1 IP in the world, you can say that Pokemon is pretty popular. We know that Pokemon don't print indefinitely. Okay, they have a 2-year print cycle usually, and they usually don't reprint, which creates scarcity and rarity. So what is a collectible? Well, every sports card is technically a collectible item. Now, all sports cards are considered collectible assets. In order to be a collectible asset with economic value to qualify as an investment asset, it has to be rare, coveted, and in good condition. For example, if you own one of countless mass-produced baseball cards that are acquired everywhere on eBay, it's not going to be worth much beyond sentimental value. On the other hand, if you own one of 10 such cards in the world and thousands of people want it, that's another story. And if your card is also in excellent condition, you've got something with value. Even more so if it's signed by the baseball star in question and can be authenticated. The trick with collectibles is time. Now, I've talked a lot about time in this channel, and how time, you just need time for these collectibles to appreciate and value. Not short term. We're talking, 3, 5. The more time you have in years, the better. If the product is still in production, there's no reason for someone to buy it from you when they can buy it from the producer, unless there's something unique about your card, like a celebrity signature. If the product is no longer in production, the number of that product in existence dwindles over time, which makes more items become more valuable due to scarcity. Again, basic economics. Supply dwindles over time, supply goes down, demand goes up, price goes up. Simple as that. So why should you use trading cards as an investment? Trading cards have one critical advantage on other asset classes. There's a limited supply and high demand. Yes, we all know that. It's very true, particularly to Pokemon cards. This makes it a seller's market, and if you have one of the limited supply of coveted cards, you'll have a lot of interested buyers. Getting started with trading cards as an investment. The key to using trading cards as an investment asset is education. First, educate yourself on your budget. Again, I've said this on the channel many times. If you don't have disposable income, you should not be investing in assets. You need to focus on paying your bills and getting your financial stability in line first. This is not financial advice at all. I just want to make this clear. It's just me talking to a microphone, okay? And this is just for entertainment purposes, okay? And where were we? Yes, so you must know your budget. Get your finances straight first before you actually invest. Don't invest on credit ever. It's a horrible idea. Definitely a horrible idea, especially in a very, very bad economy right now. You should know exactly what you can afford to spend and how much you can reasonably spend on any individual card. Take the time to figure out what sports to invest in this case, Pokemon cards, what Pokemon are worth buying, and the supply of the card you're buying, and the demand for it. So for example, take time to figure out what the market wants, right? Like Pokemon. Waifu is really hot right now, although I feel like in the States, waifu is actually in a bubble. There's no real reason why it's inflated. It's just because the Japanese cards are inflated, and they actually have a demand for waifu in Japan, whereas the American market, they're just jumping on the bandwagon. Honestly, if you ask people, hey, what's your favorite Pokemon card, they're not going to be like, oh, it's Rosa. Oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Rosa. What? No, that's not a Pokemon. People are going to say Pikachu, Charizard, Mewtwo, like all these first gen Pokemon. And yeah, anyways, I'm going on a tangent. So yeah, figure out what cards are worth buying, the supply of the card, and the demand for it. And I would say Charizard, simple as that. Charizard, it's the OG king of Pokemon, and I feel like it will continue to be Charizard. Well, I take that back. Maybe Charizard and Umbreon and Pikachu, I would say. Anyways, last section of this article: invest in your passion, insulate your portfolio. Trading cards as an investment asset are a fun form of passion investing and a way for many small-time investors to access alternative investments. So to recap, having Pokemon cards as a a asset class to your traditional stocks, bonds, mutual funds, whatever, it's good to diversify, okay? Because it's good because with trading cards, if it doesn't really correlate with these other asset classes. So if they fall, Pokemon may not fall. It may actually be it may actually inflate in price. You see what I'm saying? So they're not exactly correlated, and so it's good to be diversified. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, basically. And so yeah, I think going forward, trading cards, especially Pokemon, has a very there's a big market cap for it going forward. And Wall Street, they realize that, and they're pouring a lot of money into these alternative assets. So that's just something that I wanted to have a discussion about today. And let me know what you guys think. These are just thoughts of mine. What's really funny is, like, this person that I was talking to, this buddy of mine, as he was telling me, oh, it's cardboard, it's just Pokemon, it's whatever. He was playing Pokemon Go at the same time. So I thought that was kind of ironic how that works. But yeah, I Pokemon cards, it's here to stay, and especially sealed product. Time goes on, sealed product scarcity goes, scarcity increases, demand will increase, and price will increase. So hope you guys learned something today, and we'll see you guys in the next video.